welcome to the Groomsmen. This is Scott. I know it's been a while. This channel has slowed down a little bit, but that's because we're all busy. We all got a lot going on. I've been working up till a couple weeks ago, like 60 plus hour weeks since the beginning of February, and that's pretty much the last time you've seen me. So this is my comeback / giveaway. So comeback giveaway video, all right? And as you can see, I have multi-days growth, and I'm not one to try to shy away from using razors, especially with multiple days of growth. But I'm gonna do a throwback, meaning I'm gonna be using the razor that got me all started in this, and that's my Merkur 23C. It's a fantastic razor. I've had that since I started wet shaving back in 2016. So I'm at 9 years of wet shaving now. But the giveaway is going to be this interesting 3-piece. This is a razor from AliExpress that I have had and been sitting on since February that I talked about giveaway. You can see here that it's an interesting, it's a 3-piece here. This is an aluminum or Zamac type razor, but it is a 3-piece. I have 2 of them. I have used it, and I'm going to tell you, this thing has a bit of blade feel. This has an aggressiveness to it, and for a comeback shave, especially when I've been using leaf razors in my 23C, this is kind of, I'm going to avoid this one, but I am going to give it away, all right? So this is a 3-piece. It does have a bit of blade feel and aggression to it, because you could see what the type of exposure would be with a blade in there. It has quite a bit of exposure. The tabs are covered on the end here. It's a wider head. This is a lighter razor. It's top heavy. I mean, the balance on this thing is, you see it's tilting, and I'm more than, so the balance is definitely head, favors the head. So that's one that you're going to want to ride the head on with it because of its aggressiveness. But anyway, without further ado, let's get wetted up. Let's get shaved up. And I'm going to be using, this is my very first, I'm about to kill it. I tub load and face load. This is the original Kaizen that was given to me by JD when I first started using this instead of gels or conditioners like I always have. So I have tubs and tubs of soap. I don't go out of my way to go buy more because I don't feel in being wasteful. So I'm trying to kill what I have. So this is what I got. This is my Kaizen, which I still have a little bit of a splash left, which there ain't much of this left either. This is almost gone. So this is, if I remember right, this is made by A&E, I think. Kaizen is. Yeah, and it's good stuff. So either way, and I'm going to be, for the first time ever, using my rubber set brush that was redone and polished, and with a new thing by Fayez here. This is a Badger white mountaintop thing, head on it. It's never been used, so this was reset and polished by Fayez, so I appreciate that. And in my 23C, I'm going to be using my now favorite braids, the Rex. The Rex Supply Company blades are fantastic blades. I like them. They pair well with any razor I've used so far. So in my 23C, they pair very well with it. They pair very well also in my leaf razor, which, not gonna lie, I've been cheating and using my leaf a lot. And I got 6 shaves out of the set of blades in my leaf razor, and this much growth pretty much every time of doing it. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get wetted up, get tub loaded, and let's get going. All right, so you're gonna have to comment below for this giveaway. I'm gonna pick a winner in like a week. I will ship worldwide. Just if you are out of the US, I'm going to ask that you pay the difference in shipping. I will cover up to $10 in shipping. Anything beyond that, you'll have to cover. I haven't shipped internationally in quite a while. So my international shipping, typically anywhere in the world, was no more than another $30 or another $20. Like I could ship anywhere in the world, and that includes New Zealand and Australia, for like an additional, $15 to $20 on your part. So I've shipped to China, I've shipped to Greenland, I've shipped to Australia, lots of places in Europe, Spain and stuff. So if you're one of our worldwide brethren, thank you for joining us and being part of the community. I know we haven't been here much. Jonathan's been missing, JD's been missing, or JD and Jonathan, same people. Fayez. You haven't seen Christian in a while, but I promise you we're working on a comeback for all of our groomsmen. just because, you know, we've got lives, we got families, we got a lot going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and tub load this razor here. And being the fact I'm missing the middle, it takes a little bit extra tub loading here. And then we'll get this going, all right? This will be a second use on that Rex Supply Company razor blade. Definitely, I mean, I get it. They're a little bit of a pricier blade. But I'll tell you, they are fantastic. I have had excellent shaves with them. They pair very well with lots of my favorite razors. And to that account, I use them pretty much exclusively now. Even though I have hundreds of Perma Sharps and hundreds of everything else, just kind of where I'm at, right? This brush is, it's going to take some break-in period for it. So, yeah, a little bit more water. Got a little more soap on this, all right? You know, and I'm not one to sit here and practice and preach about, you know, is your lather expert, you know? Because if you look, like, my lather here is a thinner lather, right? But the best part about it is working it into your beard, making sure you're going to get a slickness to it, because that's the biggest thing, right? Being I'm not in the shower or just out of the shower, it's going to be a little, it'll be a little rough. But we'll be okay. All right. A little more moisture here into the beard, the lather. All right, there you go. All right, that's definitely ready to roll. Wet up my razor. And you know, you just can't go wrong with this thing. The 23C has an amazing, and to be honest with you, my wife got out of wet shaving. She was into it, but then just the leaf started disagreeing with her, and now she's back into it using my 23C. So she's got her own on the way. We just ordered one, especially with vacation coming up. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with vacation coming up. I've missed you guys. I've been super busy, and I'll tell you, it has been weighing on me though. I have felt bad for not being here for the community, supporting the channel and such. So, been hearing some things from Jonathan with the one blade, with the carbon razor blade, that have been just excellent, the high carbon ones. And once I get some of those from him, I'm going to try the one blade for the first time. I've actually never used a one blade. I know Matt at Razor Emporium right now, he made a video a while back saying that like he had a bunch of returns, I think it was, on the one blades, that he worked with the one blade guy and got a bunch of returns for like cheap. So you can get like the premium like one blade, I think, from Matt's group at Razor Emporium for like discounted. I have one now. I have a one blade over there on the back of the stand. And let's get re-wetted up here and reapply. I talked too much, didn't get into the shaving fast enough. A little bit more wear up here, get some more lather on the face. Just ain't happening, man. This new brush is the break-in period on this thing takes a minute. That's what new brushes is always a fight, is getting enough lather. There we go. All right. That's much better. I got myself in my chin. I always, man, if it ain't me on camera with blood, it ain't me, right? My chin is my problem here. It's always a pain in my butt. All right. So how's everyone been though? I mean, I've been good. I can't complain. And even if I did complain, do any of you want to hear it? I mean, that's what my thing is. It gets kind of old listening to people complain, right? So, yeah, I have been good. Just been really busy. And now that I'm back down and not working so much, I'm trying to spend as much time with my family as I can. Got a semi remodel project that I'm going to be doing here this summer in my kitchen. But I do got some videos planned. I'm going to take some video shots and some video of me at a flea market doing hunting, because that's one of the things some people do, some don't. But I, over the years, have actually been quite a dealer when it comes to razors. And what I mean by that is, I've sold hundreds, if not close to a couple thousand razors, at least maybe even 1,000 razors in my time of collecting from 2021 on. Yeah, I have sold hundreds, easily hundreds. And I do believe I'm somewhere close to, I know I've sold at least 500. I sold more than my collection over and over more than once. Because my collection is well over 300 razors, mostly vintage, right? Not so much of the moderns. I have moderns, I have a Council, I have a Ambassador. The one I'm using right now is a modern razor, right? But I have tons of vintage, and I have a lot of vintage ones, that some of which are very rare, that some people don't have never seen. One of which being like the Darwin #1. I have a Darwin #1 I've used on the channel before. I have a 1956 Aristocrat Deluxe, full case, full blade display with it, and the paperwork to go with it. One of those recently sold on eBay for almost $600. And I have the advertisements that go with it too, actually, that I found over the years and bought, just because it's such a unique razor. And to be honest with you, I'm only the second owner of that razor. I bought it from the original owner, who got it from a gift from his sister, right? So all right, and there you have it. Got a little bit of irritation here and here, but that's typical. Been battling a lot of dry skin lately, and that's what that looks like. Got some dry skin peel off there. But yeah, there we go. Again, Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Groomsmen. You're not excluded from the giveaway, meaning if you comment below, please subscribe also. So be subscribed and comment below that you're in. Or, we should make it something more festive, like welcome to the Groomsmen. Yeah, comment below, welcome to the Groomsmen, so we can see who we might get that's new to this, and so on and so forth. You know, we want to grow the channel. We're not monetizing, never plan to monetize. We don't ask for donations from people. We don't ask for, you know, if a company chooses to use us, which we've had a few companies that we have reviewed on here, I don't hold nothing back, man. If I'm going to review something, I'm going to review it truthfully and honestly. So if any of you guys are makers ever out there watching us and want us to review a product for you, that's fine. But it comes with the strong, it will be reviewed by more than one groomsman, so it will be shipped around, and it'll be the truth, right? I'm not going to sit here and play coy with, oh, it was the best thing that I've ever seen, the best razor I've ever used, and stuff along those lines, you know. And I have been called out by some of the manufacturers. One of them was the Proof Razor when it first came out. I've heard a lot of better things about it now lately. Haven't used the new version of it, don't know. But like in that, I got called out by the owner because I didn't agree. The razor was so mild, it didn't work. It had a lot of suction to the skin. You know, and what's funny about it is all the comments that I made about it that I got ripped by so many people for in the comments, even including the owner or whoever of the joint. Then they make a new iteration of the razor and it addressed everything I said. So I was kind of like, I sort of felt justified in it, but you know, it is what it is. We don't. So if you're ever any manufacturer, you want us to review your stuff, we're more than open to it, but keep in mind, we will be honest, all right? No one will buy me and no one will own me. You'd have to have a lot of money to do that. So anyway, thank you for joining us. Comment below. Welcome to the Groomsmen to be entered into the giveaway for this. And then next Friday, the Friday after Memorial Day, I will do a giveaway. Thank you, everybody. I'm back. I will be back for the next 3 months. I'll try to do weekly, if not every 2 weeks. I'll be back doing a shave. And comment below if there's some razors you want to see that maybe I have that are vintage you want to see us review. Because I will say, I might have a vast collection, but I still have not used everything. And if there's something on the new side of things that you want us to use, let us know. And yeah, just stay tuned. I will say stay tuned. There's going to be a couple big reviews this summer that I plan to do that are going to be like probably first to see kind of thing. Let's just put it that way. All right? Anyway, thank you, everyone. Remember to stay classy, and it's always in the name of science.